In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 1964 Pontiac Parisienne Safari Wagon. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. I am thrilled you're joining me today. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to a young lady. Her name is Allison. Allison owns something very, very special. It is a 1964 Pontiac Parisienne Safari Wagon. For her, it brings back so many fond memories of her childhood and really for all of us too. This car was originally made in Oshawa, Ontario, and eventually part of the manufacturing process moved to Saskatchewan. So purely a very, very Canadian car. It was originally found in a farmer's field and then fully restored by her husband, and it's really been a family effort. So kudos to them for bringing this beautiful car back to life. As Allison will point out, the previous owners of this car was a family of raccoons. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, let's check out this beautiful 1964 Pontiac Parisienne Safari Wagon. Allison, let me walk to the back. Give me 15 minutes. Sure. Rev the engine for me. Wonderful. And can you honk the horn? Lovely. Okay, you can turn her off and come on out. Oh. What is there not to love about this? Hey, seriously, tell me what this is.
1964 Pontiac Parisienne Safari Wagon.
How long have you had it, Allison?
I bought it December of 2014, but it didn't look like this.
Really? It was not in this condition at all? Like there was a lot of restoration?
I have pictures of that documents it, but yeah, it came out of a farmer's field near Elmvale, Ontario. Okay. It was white with a gold interior that had been a home to raccoons for a few years.
Gosh.
So she was a labor of love with my husband, my son, my husband's stepfather, and many friends. We really appreciated everything that they did. It was a long journey, but it was a lot of fun in the process.
So I have to ask, I mean, first of all, congratulations. The fact that you're a female, and I'll say it like it is because it's so important, the fact you love these classic cars and you've done everything in your power to keep her running and looking fantastic.
Yeah.
What drew you to the station wagon?
As a child growing up, I had a good friend whose dad had a station wagon, and I loved riding in the back of that wagon.
I bet, yes.
I've always loved the station wagons, and a friend of ours had a station wagon. I always loved it, and he always said that wagons were underappreciated. Well, I decided to make them more appreciated,
Good for you.
When we decided to do this car, I decided to put a little bit more into it than what we had originally intended.
You know what? It's absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous machine.
Thank you.
Now, do you know where it was actually made?
It was made in Oshawa, at the GM plant in Oshawa. Okay. It was shipped to a finishing plant in Saskatchewan. And it was first licensed in Ontario in 1990.
My God.
Yeah.
So it truly is a genuine Canadian car.
Yes, it is.
From the get-go.
Canadian car, yeah.
My Lord. It's lovely. How long is this thing?
Mike and I have talked about it.
That's 17?
Nah, I think it's 18 and change.
Wow.
Yeah.
My, oh my. And does it fit your garage at home?
Yes, it does.
It does? Okay, just.
The house was built in 1968, so yes, it fits in the garage.
Well, they actually had cars like these. Oh my goodness me. Like, I swear, Allison, the color, it's spectacular.
Thank you.
Right?
That was my choice. Mike
And-
wanted to paint it gold, and I said no. I love this color, and it's modeled after a '59 Aqua.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look at the roof rack. Was that there initially as
No,
well?
Mike installed that.
My
It was not
God.
originally. It was in the car. When we got the car, it was full of all kinds of wonderful treasures that we had to figure out went where. We had it re-chromed, and he installed it. All of the stainless inside, he polished every single piece. So if you put the second seat and the third seat down, there's beautiful stainless ribs that run the length of the car.
My God.
And he hand polished all of those. This car was a bit of an enigma. It has options on it that would not have been part of the Parisienne. The stainless inlays on the posts and the pillars, that was not
So
a
you're
stock
referring
option.
to these on like the pillars here?
On the inside.
On the inside.
On the inside,
too.
if you
Okay.
see in the inside.
And we'll have a look
Yeah.
inside. Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Oh
there's
my
a few
God,
things,
yes.
few things about the car that makes us think that perhaps it was an executive at GM that had ordered the car,
Right.
and maybe he walked down the finishing line and went, "Oh, I think I'd like this and this and this added to it as it went."
My Lord. And that's the amazing thing. I think back in the day, there was so much adaptability. Like even when sales were not doing well, for example, for certain cars, they would make modification mid-year.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we're kind of stuck with the same model for years.
Yes.
And that's that, right? So it's beautiful.
I love the character that the old cars have.
For sure. And again, there's just something really, really spectacular about this. I love wagons myself. My memory of having a Ford Taurus wagon and my eldest son, who's now 29, sitting in the back, facing in
Yeah.
the rear, and it's like priceless. You
Yeah.
just can't get
Every-
those things anymore.
Everybody that comes to look at this car, they instantly come to the back to see if it has the third seat.
Does it
and,
really?
and almost everyone that does has a story about that
I
back
bet.
seat.
I have to ask you. So I noticed these little, what is that?
They're steps.
They are steps. So
So
you
if-
can actually.
If you see
Reach to the
those
top.
on a station wagon, that's an indicator that it is a 9-passenger wagon. Mike sourced those. It took a while. I believe they came somewhere out west. They came out of somebody's new old stock collection.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Look at this. I just can't get over this. That is beautiful. Is that period correct?
Yes, it is. It actually belonged to the parents of friends of ours. Yes, it's right out of the 60s.
Oh my Lord. But you said the original seats were a gold color.
Yes.
So you redid the seats, everything?
The whole thing, top to bottom. There was nothing left when we gutted it.
So was it more or less a true frame-off restoration? Like you
No,
did
it
the
wasn't
whole
frame
thing?
off.
Okay.
But the interior was completely removed.
My gosh.
There had to be some body work done. There was a huge chunk of Bondo in the, I believe, this back quarter panel.
Okay.
That Mike removed. And it was funny. Everybody that worked on the car signed that piece of Bondo. It's at home in the shop. But Mike's stepdad is a metalwork genius,
Right.
and this is the result. Yeah.
Is that part of the tire well there?
Yes,
Is that what I
yes, it
see?
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. And probably a full size
Yes,
at that
full
too.
size spares right in under here.
Amazing. I love the two-tone color too.
Mike wanted to do, initially we were going to do a solid color, and I said, no, let's break it up because she's a big girl.
Yeah.
And let's give her a lighter top. And I'm really glad we did. I love that combination.
I think you did it right, because I would agree, like one solid color, yeah, you wouldn't really pick up the lines as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Yeah.
the same, but this, wow. You know what else is really cool? Are the actual lines on this.
Yes.
Like when you follow this through, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you guys have done a great job restoring. I mean, just the way she sits.
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. So the
I'll show you.
release is actually a little hook thing, is it?
Yes, right down under here.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And a 327 to boot.
Yes, 327 R700 transmission.
This is not the original engine, though.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It was originally a 327. However, when we got the car, we had, I forget, it was a gentleman that came that brought us parts for something. And he had the ability to run the numbers off the engine.
Okay.
So it's actually a 325 horsepower 1967 Corvette engine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now Mike has tuned it down for fuel efficiency.
Yes.
And he knows that his wife has a lead foot. So.
Okay. Hello, sir. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And this, is that the, what is that? Like, it's not the reservoir, is it this little bottle?
That's what they would carry windshield washer fluid in.
Interesting.
Yeah, a glass bottle. Glass bottle.
Isn't that something? Now, let's look at the back of this, because there is a ton of space.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
Kind of get a little bit of a workout with that thing, right? Because that's not...
It's not plastic.
Now, this just flips down
Yes,
the
it
rear tail.
does. No.
Look at this. I didn't expect this much space back here.
So
It actually places for your feet.
this seat folds this way,
Yeah.
and then the back seat pulls down. And you can put the second seat down as well. So you can put a 4x8 sheet of plywood in here.
Oh my God! And it
Not
would
that it would
fit?
ever go in this vehicle.
No, but it would actually fit in
Yes.
this, wouldn't it?
Yes, it
wow.
would.
Isn't that something? And I see you've got like a remote control for the rear window.
Yes. Now Mike doesn't have it hooked up because he
Yeah.
just didn't want to have any issues with it if perchance we had a passenger back there. But yes, that's what it's for.
You know what? That's quite something. So in terms of this particular Parisienne model, what kind of features did it have? Like power windows, power...
This one does no.
Steering?
This one has power steering. Yeah,
Okay.
it has power steering. It does not have power windows. They're manual windows.
And no air conditioning or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
That is extraordinary. I like also how this sort of flaps down too,
Yes.
just to cover that space.
Yes.
Who did the upholstery on this?
Mike.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So the
Well, he's cleverer than he looks.
I
can
should
say that
he
now because he's not
installed-
here.
He installed.
Okay.
Ciudadela Interiors out of Arizona
Okay.
created it. Now they normally just do Chevrolet interiors, and Mike has a relationship with them with a prior interior that he had done for his Impala, and contacted them and said, you know, we've got this Pontiac, we would really love you to do the interior. And they said, well, we don't have any patterns for it. And then we said, well, we could send you the old covers. And they said, okay. And so the only problem is that it had been a house to raccoons, so it was a little bit smelly.
Yeah, I bet.
So they got them, they made the patterns, and they created the interior. Yeah.
Now
Mike has
the,
loved cars since before he could walk. And one day we were chatting, and his memory, he's just got an ironclad memory. He reads something and it usually sticks.
Right.
And one day he says, I can probably rhyme off every car that all my teachers had throughout
No.
school. And I went, no. And he did it. Now, I don't have any way to verify
Sure,
it,
yes,
but he
yes.
seemed pretty confident.
Okay.
So he reads, he reads, he YouTubes, he sources the old books. So yeah, and then throughout I've kind of come along with him. When I first met him, he had his old Chevy, and
Aha, this is where I was going with this. So
Yes.
basically it was his cars that attracted you initially.
well,
then.
no, we were actually scout leaders together.
No way.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah.
Okay. Bit too much information, but it's all good. So thank you. That's fabulous. Can I ask you, like I see that little emblems and things like that, would they have been on the original
Yes.
Parisienne too?
Yes, V8.
And always it had the two side mirrors too? Driver and passenger?
I believe so, but those are not actually Pontiac mirrors.
Okay.
They normally would have been a small round mirror with, but being the big girl that she is, I wanted
You need
lots of sight lines, so
yeah.
I asked for him to put some bigger mirrors. I believe.
So period correct-ish.
Yes.
We'll leave
yes.
it at that.
Just not exact to the car.
Wonderful. Can we take a look inside, Alison? I have this thing about bench seats. I really do. It just brings a smile to my face. Now, not power seats. It's really a manual adjustment.
Yeah.
You just slide it back and
Yeah.
forth. Oh my gosh. Alison, it's lovely.
It's something that we are very proud of.
Oh my God. And the real metallic blue just pops in some of these spots as if you go around the corner. Wow.
Again, it was painted by Mike and his stepdad and another friend of ours in our friend's paint booth at home.
No way.
Yeah.
My Lord. Just beautiful. I love your steering wheel.
Thank you.
Actually, I love everything. The radio. Is that original?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just fabulous.
We took it out and had it serviced, but yes, that is the radio.
This is incredible.
The original seats were all vinyl.
Yeah.
These have a 64 Chev cloth inlay in them.
Now, this is not the doll you played with as a child,
No.
is it? Okay,
No.
I was going to say
I just
that'd
thought she
be a
looked.
keeper.
I thought she looked appropriate.
Very nice. And I like your little travel game too, so that's priceless. Oh my. Just beautiful. You know what I can't get over? These door panels. Look at the detail with the chrome or the polished metal,
Yes.
whatever it is. It's just, wow, the detail is extraordinary. And I see what you mean about those interior column as well.
Yes.
Wow, just lovely.
Yeah. Again, lots of little things in there that I don't even think that they were on the build sheet, because we did find the build sheet when we took her apart.
No way.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Just beautiful job, Alison. Absolutely stunning car. Wonderful. And I just love the mechanism on some of this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Look at that. So well engineered. Seriously. So the only power window technically is at the rear.
This one, yeah.
Okay. And you can control it from the
Yes.
front too, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah. You can control it by key or at the front.
Wow. Look at the solid sound, though.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
this is the memory book that I put together, but
Oh, let me
that's
go back a step. So it was
Yeah,
built
sure.
when exactly? June the 6th, 64. Wow. And you got a lot of this information from the VIN on the vehicle itself.
Yes.
And went from there. And the blue is raspberry, blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. And look at all the people that were involved.
yeah.
Definitely. Honor to all of them.
So there she is
Oh my
before she
God.
came home. So what had saved her, she was up on a dealer's stand.
Off the ground
Yeah.
at least, right?
Yeah. Right by the
And it
driving
was
shed
just
of the
outside,
farm.
no cover, no nothing.
No,
just-
nothing. No,
and I
nothing.
wonder how many years she sat there. Bondo for days.
That's it. And that was the day she came home.
Do you have a name for her?
No,
Okay.
no.
Wow.
We called her the barnacle when she first came home because she actually was covered with lichen.
Okay. She's no barnacle now, that's
no,
for sure.
no
Yeah.
barnacle now.
Is that you? Oh my,
That's
look
me.
at that. Fabulous.
So that's the third
Oh,
seat.
that's- yeah.
Actually was not factory.
Okay.
It was an option, but
right.
you had to go down to a Catalina if you wanted the third seat from
Oh,
factory.
that was the next option from the Parisienne.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with
So the seat came out of Manitoba,
you. Okay.
and we had it shipped. So I was very excited because
I bet. 'Cause
that's what I
the
really
finishing
wanted,
touch,
right?
You need that
Yeah.
because that brings you back to your childhood.
That's right.
And those memories.
Yeah.
Right? So did these always have lap belts, or was
No.
that something you added?
It did have it when we got we got the car, but no, it originally would have not come with lap belts.
In that time frame.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you know what you don't realize is even the size of the visor, it's enormous. It's bigger than my car. Wow. Oh, this engine is fabulous. So let me ask you then, what was the very first car you ever drove?
I drove?
Yeah.
1989 Oldsmobile.
Okay.
Yeah.
A family vehicle?
Yes.
Wonderful. And then you've had a few cars since then, though. Like, what was the very first car you ever bought then? How's that?
I ever bought?
Yes, of your own.
Well, I guess it would be a 1990 Chevy Beretta.
Okay, that is a cool car. You know what? I haven't seen one of those in years.
I am kicking myself so hard for
I
having
bet
sold
you
it.
Are.
It was actually, the color was a little bit more blue than this car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we all have these regrets and always think, I wish we kept the cars that we had back in the day.
Yes.
If only we could do things differently now, but I swear, no, that's fabulous. And you've had a number of cars over the years. You're obviously a car girl, which is fabulous, so that's magnificent.
Ended up, his stepdad was looking for parts for his 64 Pontiac convertible and found this one online, and Mike sent the link to me and I looked at it, and I came home from work that day and I slid an envelope across the table, and Mike goes, "What's that?" I said, "It's the money to go get the car. I'm going to take you up the highway." I said, "Go get it." And he went, "Really?" I said, "Yeah."
Wow.
And what I paid for in that envelope was a mere cornerstone to what the car cost me in the end.
Isn't that always the case?
But the value of this,
Yes.
financially alone, the car, we weren't going to do as intricate a job as we did, but we found out the car was one of 1,221 produced in all of Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you know how many surviving Parisiennes there are?
Of this one? No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Now, with the little tuning that Mike had done, is it a little bit more fuel efficient now?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly why we did it. We built it because we wanted to be able to drive it. We didn't want it to cost us $1 million. So
And gas alone.
Yes.
Especially a beast this size,
Yeah.
right? Oh my God, you could stand at the gas pump for like 2 hours and just, oh yeah, I'm halfway there.
there's a lot of parts on this car that are wagon only. That took a lot of time to source. The paint, right? To do repairs on the paint.
It's all custom, really. Like, it's not something off the shelf either.
That's right.
So,
and a lot of people don't understand that, right? When you're at a car
they
show
don't.
and they're truly enjoying the car, but they don't realize that a zipper,
everything's one of a kind almost.
An honest mistake
Yeah.
can cost a lot of money.
For sure.
But-
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
Then? I noticed like you've got a few levers here. That one is speaker.
So that's to take the speakers from the back to the front.
So there's actually one in the back.
Yeah.
The front one is that one
Yes,
there?
yes.
Okay. And what is this then?
That's actually a Kleenex box.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. And then you got your radio.
Yeah.
It says air, but it's just natural air, not air conditioning.
That's right.
Per se.
That's right. Yeah.
And you got the extra rev count or RPM
The
gauge
tachometer, yeah, and that was factory.
No.
Yes.
I thought it was an after
No,
thing.
it was factory.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's where they mounted it too?
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah. And Mike sent it away and had it restored, and it works.
Wow. Beautiful. And I noticed too, you've got two winders, one for the little
Vent
side
window,
vent,
yeah.
and the other one for the big window.
That's right.
Very, very nice. This too, this is just a little ledge thing going on here.
Yeah.
I tell you, Alison, it's these little details that just blow you away as to how magnificent this thing is. let me say thank you. This has been a long time in the making,
It
trying
has.
to get together with you, but it's been worth the wait. Like,
Thank you.
I know I've seen the Parisian at the odd show now and again, and I've been meaning to sort of connect with you guys and to have a chance to get up close and personal to it. I'm so glad we made today work.
Thank
so,
you.
truly, thank you so much for the pleasure of meeting you and really getting to see this beautiful car.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I love talking about her because I'm just so proud of the story and so grateful of the people that worked so hard to get her where she's at. And I will go down in history never being able to express just how grateful I am.
Yes, and it's so well said. And because it's not just you and Mike, but there's a team around you,
yeah.
including your own kids.
That's
That
right.
have kind of helped in the process. So
That's right.
amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.